Welcome to another ukulele lesson. We're going to learn the solo to the Beatles' Drive My Car. This lead guitar solo was played by George Harrison on an electric guitar using a slide. We're going to be using an ukulele. This solo is a perfect textbook example of how the minor pentatonic scale, the blues scale, can be used to make some really cool melodies. As we learn this, we're also going to be improving our technique and developing vocabulary for your own creative ideas. Tablature for this solo and many other bonuses are available for members of my Patreon community. There are links down below if you want to join that. And if you're interested in exploring pentatonic licks, how to solo and develop your musicianship and creativity, I created a whole course about the subject. There's a link down below to a really great online course, and there's a discount code for you there too. The discount code will expire at the end of this month, May 2022. Hope you'll join me for that course. It's a lot of fun, comes with jam tracks, bonus footage, and you will grow a lot as a musician, I promise, as you work through that material. Check the links down below if you're interested. Right now I'd like to take you through the solo, one phrase at a time, and I'll break down some of the details for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it again. Third time does something different. As we learn this solo, we are going to be learning about pull-offs, hammer-ons, slides, picking, and the pentatonic scale. So as you digest musical material, there's so much more that you learn than just learning how to place the solo in this tune, which is cool in and of itself. It begins right here, low A, open, 2nd fret. Now right here, great exercise in preparing the finger to slide. As you digest musical material, I recommend that you go slowly as you do this and program the material, not only memorizing it, but memorizing a relaxed feeling. Imprint a relaxed feeling into your muscle memory so when you go to recall it, it feels easy. Even just playing it accurately, very slowly like that, is better than trying to cram it into our fingers faster than what we can execute. Be a master of what you can control. The speed will come sooner than you think. After that, we hop right back down to that middle finger, 2nd fret. Now, our ring finger comes up here to the 2nd string, plays those 2 notes. And this, if we just take a little side tangent right here, this is a really cool section of the scale. It's this triangular shape. All right, do you see that's a triangle under your fingers? You can make so many melodies with this. Now, we explore this in great detail, this idea of taking musical vocabulary and improvising with it at the course down below. Hope you'll check it out. Next, we learn a very cool technique. As we finish, we do a pull-off. Now, what is a pull-off? A pull-off is where you pluck a note and then you pluck with this finger. So your fretting hand is doing the picking. You make 2 quick strokes. 2 quick notes with just 1 stroke of the finger. All right, so pick, pull off, and when you pull off, I recommend that you train the knuckle to be relaxed but engaged at the same time. So you bend it, relax right afterwards. You may like just to zoom in on that one moment. All right, it's a way of getting some speed. This is the gateway to all that 2-handed tapping and stuff. When we play the entire phrase now, we are adding some cool techniques. Let's play it 2 times in a row. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. slide, pull off, coming up. Okay. And then the second half begins the same. But George Harrison ends his phrase a little differently, gives a little pause there. And now we have an opportunity to learn a very cool technique of sliding up one string. You can play the last bit of the melody without sliding. It would sound like this. And that's totally cool in and of itself. If you play with a pick, it'll have a little more of a biting tone. And that is so cool if you teach like 5 of your ukulele friends to play that in unison. That would be a cool moment in a concert. On your own, if you wish to bring a little more nuance to it, you'll notice if you listen to the recording, that's a moment where it's super slinky and because George is playing it with a slide. So how do we slide? Well, it's like this. Pick, slide, pick, slide. Now, when you do this, don't do it too many times in a row because you can see the dent in my finger it's created. You might, start a fire under your finger at first. Your calluses will build up, all right? If it's a little tender, don't sweat it. It'll get stronger. But the technique is to, when you're sliding, all your attention is on the destination. And really try to make it sing. Now sliding up to the 8th fret. A really big slide here. 8 to 3. This is a big technical thing to it's a hurdle to keep the pressure on the string so the note doesn't die out, and yet not squeezing the life out of the string so you don't cramp your hand. A subtle angle of the finger helps. Now these are nuances and details that classical guitarists like myself love to geek out on. You don't have to go into this much detail, but it can be really rewarding to really learn how to make your strings coo like this. All right, so play it however you like to play it. Just picking it is super cool. Here it is with the slides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you can drive my car. Let's play the whole solo all the way through. If you watched all the way to the end, please let me know in the comments section below. Request your Beatles tune for next month's lesson. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and share this video with your ukulele and music-loving friends. Let's play the solo all the way through, nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just playing it all the way through, memorizing it at that slow speed, is a big victory. The speed will come in time. Thanks very much for joining me. Why don't you join me in the next video right here for another Beatles tutorial that I think you'll enjoy. Appreciate you hanging, making music with me, and look forward to seeing you in another video soon. Happy playing!